Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Andrew here, back with Farming Simulator 2022. What we're doing today is we're not going to be farming. However, we are going to be doing a little bit of mining, we'll say. We're going to be using this map right here. This is a mod map. It is Deadwood. Its author is Poor Boy, Bruce's Gaming, GMNG Joy. I'm going to be doing this with all the mods that I'm planning on using today. So just sit tight, have a look through if you want, scroll through, or just go right to the video. That is entirely up to you. This will be the only one that I will be actually speaking in for these. Other than that, I was just letting y'all look at them, pause them if you want. Just take your time on it if you ever so choose to. So, again, enjoy the video and let me know in the comments. Tell me what you think. Oh, and also too, something else I should mention with this Welker Farm shed pack, something that I don't think it shows on here, is inside the garage. I can't really see it at this moment. Oh, there it is. Um, yeah, right there. If you look, you can see a two-post lift. That lift will actually go up and down. You can't repair your vehicle on there, but it's still, pretty cool that it actually lift the vehicle up and down. The repair station in this shop is over to the left. On the top left picture, when you drive in there, there's a yellow square on the ground. You park there, you got to go in the office. Which in the top right picture, you got to go in that door and then to the left right there. It'll open the door, the light automatically comes on. It's a pretty cool shop. Like, it's pretty neat. So I just figured I'd throw that little tidbit in. Here you go, back to the video. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Sandra here, back with Farming Simulator 2022. Here we are at Deadwood Forest. It says you can buy new land for growing crops in the map menu. You can also sell land you own if necessary. Make sure there's nothing on it. You can increase the yield of your harvest by fertilizing and spraying your fields after seeding. And if your animals have water, food, and a clean stable and are old enough, you can soon expect offspring. And it just keeps on repeating itself. All right, let's jump on in here. I've already taken the liberty of purchasing myself a pick-em-up truck. Right here. This is the Lizard Silverado 3500. You know, kind of detailed out myself. You know, the nice rules on the rear. You know, there's no lift kit on this truck. This is the factory height for it. It's just bigger tires. So, and plus I got it fully extended out right now. But this is how high it goes stock factory. I have done, and some other videos I've posted, a little bit better description on this. So we're not going to do that today. We're going to hop on in, fire the old girl up, and let's just drive around. We will get to mining a little bit later on. Let's just tour this town. This town has a lot to offer. Look at that, eh? Lavender fields. I'm sure that's a lot. I can't remember. I'll have to do a little bit further investigation. You know, you got a bowling alley right here. That's the normal height. Okay. And we got, I want to say the fire hall, I guess, right here. Got the fire department still right there. We got some gardens and stuff for some people's houses and stuff like that. And then we got some blank land, or empty land over here, we'll say. So this is part of what we're going to purchase before we go in there. Right here, there's normally a supermarket right here on the corner. We're going to purchase one of them back in. Basically, what we're going to do, that down there is, let's go off over here. That back there, what was that? I can't remember. Let's take a little gander here. That back there would be the garbage production. So if you get garbage or something like that, you bring it there, yeah. Right here, we got the charcoal and pellet production, the charcoal factory. Over here, we got crop processing. Where we was looking at purchasing would be over here somewheres. You can see all the little different fields through here. Right here is the Red Marble Bowling Restaurant. The store up here is where the mine is. You got the crusher, or the wash plant, we'll call it. You can either purchase this, or you can just go to this little spot over here. I'll show you once that part of the video arises. However, you know, we do have an animal dealer right there. Down here we got the oil mill. Over here we got the windmill sale all. Right here we have the recycling center. Over here we got a fuel station. Gas station sale. I'm not sure, maybe it's for if you refine stuff. I'm not entirely sure on that one. I have to do a little bit more figuring of that one out. Over here we got the grain dryer. Here we got the paper and cardboard plant. Over here we got gold production, which is the one that we will be using today. Plywood production, cement and asphalt factory, your smelter, carpentry. Go further on down the road here, we got a sawmill. All the way down at the far end, we got crude oil production. And then we come over here and we got firewood production. And then we got this one right here, which is normally the one that has the best sales. Best deals on for gold. I'm not sure if it's going to be the same one this time. Let's just check it out and see, shall we? Let's see, let's go down to gold here. Scroll all the way down to low. Where we at here? Alright, there's a lot of stuff here, I'll tell you that much. Alright, let's see, we're getting close right here. Gold, okay, it's not as high as what it was before, but that one right there, gold bars, you know, you can sell them at the Cabin View Sell Station. You know, they're down right now, but for 5,000, that's not too bad. That'll pick up eventually as time goes on, I hope. But yeah, we will be looking for this pulled out now. Hope you all like the intro there. The, woohoo! Look at that. Takes skill to do that, man. You didn't even stop. Oh well, right? And then you got the tree right there. We haven't bought no land, all we bought is a truck. That's it. Try that one again, shall we? Here's the fuel station right here. Gold production. There's the grain dryer right there. This one right there. Just that paper and cardboard. Ooh, another empty spot. That red building over there is gold production. And then you got the plywood place right here, plywood production right here. But, yeah. So all we're basically going to be doing today is we need 2 tankers and I should technically use 2 dump trucks, but I'm only going to use 1 just to help, you know. But the reason why I can't remember, let's take a little gander here. We're going to go down here, all the way down here to tools, to miscellaneous, scroll all the way over, and then we're going to be using this one. Let's see, is that one? Oh, it takes fuel too. Okay. Okay, so I guess maybe we only need 2 trucks, 1 for each. The only problem is, the reason why I like to use 2 trucks for this is, but I think what we're going to do though is I don't think we're going to do the 820,000 liter. I think we're only going to do the 18,200 one. Yeah, I think that's all we're going to do for this one. That's what I'm thinking. That way then, because if you fill this up fully at 820,000, you're looking at a little over $1 million, 1,020,000 to be a little bit more precise. So, and we ain't got no $1 million. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this. All right, let's see configuration. We'll just keep it at 21. Yeah, we'll just keep it at that. Put the beacons on. Of course, got to put a cover on. Let's see, main color. What are we gonna choose here? Let's see, chrome reflection. What's that look like? Yeah, not really. A little, man, we're a little dark steel. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one. Cover. I'm gonna go. Actually, I think we're gonna go with the jet black one. Maybe. Yeah, right there. Perfect. All right, we only need 1 of these, so we're gonna snag one of those. $6,900. All right, not breaking the bank yet. All right, tanker. We're only gonna get 1 this time. We're gonna put flammable liquid on it. Let's make sure to see if we get this one right there. It's a little bit more pricier, but yeah. All right, main color. Let's see. Let's go. We're gonna go black this time, and design color. We're gonna go chrome. Perfection. Beautiful. All right, that's the stuff I'm talking about right there. Okay, we got the tanks. Now we need the trucks. So what we got to do, we got to go down here to the Lizard TLX Phoenix CMS, I guess, or yeah, CMS. And it's currently only 485 horsepower. Don't worry, we're going to bump that up. We got to go scroll through the configuration until you find rigid ×2 or X2. That's the one you need for the dump and the tanker. We're going to move this over here to this one. You know, get a little bit extra oomph behind the power. We're going to change it to Phoenix for wheels. Wheel setup is going to be heavy duty number 2. Let's just go regular heavy duty. We're not going to change any of that. This right here, and you put white lights on the bottom, a little better to see at nighttime. Bumper, we're going to go heavy duty. Heavy duty. Perfect. And we should actually have enough cash where we shouldn't have to loan or do anything along those lines. So, of course, we got to go dual exhaust, right? And we're going to go stacks, of course, you know. And we're going to go main color. We're going to go all the way down here. We're going to go jet black. Perfect. Finals, there's none. Frame, let's see. Let's go. I'm going to go chrome. Yeah. Rim, we're going to go aluminum. Perfect, just like so. You know, we even got the right plate, you know, Franklin 7, perfect. All right, so we're going to grab 2 of these trucks. And they're 133, so we're looking at about 267,000 some change, which will leave us with a little under 200,000 in theory. Perfect. Now we need one more. Perfect, just like that. Awesome. Now, the reason why I need the tanker, it's not for the wash plant would help, but we haven't purchased it yet, so we don't need the head back to the store now. We haven't purchased it yet, so we don't really need to put the other stuff in. The pay dirt and stuff. So, what else should we go? How good this map is. I mean, I really do appreciate this map. It's awesome. I really do. It's one of my favorite ones. West Ridge Hills is my favorite one. But not anymore. This one is. There's just so much to do on this one. Like, you know, this video, you know, we're mining. Okay, next one would be, you know, making plywood, you know, or carpentry, or you know what I mean. There's just so much to do on that. So, you know, it's not that I was going to be on here for a minute doing different things on it. So, let me know in the comments what you guys would like to see. What do you want to see happen? Do you want to see plywood production? Do you want to see logging? Because the other map for this one, Deadwood logging, that one's pretty intense. I mean, like, you got a couple buildings, but like, for instance, the store here isn't here. There's a repair station over there in the far corner. Actually, basically where that carport is over there. That's normally where the repair station is. This isn't here. But yeah, I really do like this map. This is one of my favorites. All right, let's hop in here. Let's fire these old things up. Get this one running too. Now we probably are going to have to provide build production. Just throwing that out there. But anywho, as I was explaining, the lights on. Like, look at the detail. Like, you see that drive shaft in there? It's almost perfect. I just want that much rotation. Look at the rear drive shaft too. I mean, like, it's just full detail. I love this stuff. They're awesome. There's so much options and customization you can do with them. It's just alright, up to 9 UV. Alright, so how's everyone doing today? Alright, now there's 2 ways to get up here. You have the more sketchier way to turn right up here, or you have the smooth one, so say you're hauling the big flat deck trailer, low loader with an excavator or front loader or something on it, you know, an actual rig. You know, instead of having to take all those tight turns, you actually have it so you drive straight down to the end of the road, kind of soft right, and basically this road right here I'm on, you come up with it, come down from the other end. It's a little longer, but it's a lot nicer than all that. Here's the wash plant. When it comes time to grab pay dirt and coal that we're going to be needing, I drive the truck under there, pull her up, send it home. Now when it comes time to offloading stones and stuff, we got gotta drive all the way up there and drop it back there. Now, if you were to purchase the production of this, then you gotta add water and diesel fuel as well. So just keep that in mind. You can dig your way down if you so choose to, but you gotta buy the mine to do it. But you can dig your way down and follow that road all the way down. I have another map with that done. I believe it is the Deadwood logging map, but I have the road carved in all the way down. Let me know if you guys want to see that one in the comments. I'll do a video on that one. Coming around here. So like I was saying, you can use the front loading, scoop the stuff out, put it back in the truck itself. Or, however, drive up here a little further, open this, and you get to use lazy there. And for the sake of video and recording, save time, and you just boom, get it done. Close the cover. Now this, in my opinion, is the lazy, easy way to do it. But yeah, if you look down there, you can see how it's like, you come down up over there, and you can either drive straight around, which will still lead you to taking that other road down. But you can kind of see where the road is supposed to be. You just follow that down. I do have a bucket, the John Deere one. That one does do a million liters at a time. I'm not going to do that one. Not today. But that takes forever. It's really low and unload and slow down while we're over here. And then we get paid for it. Now, we had the 820,000 blocks on it. Then we would be getting right around $97,000. Yeah, like back to the edge. A little bit more real. Alright, drop the stones. Get back there, you can see it continuing up right there. Looking good, looking good. And how much did we get paid for that? $1,000 bucks. $1,100. But the end result is, let's see what we got. Oh, I can't see nothing there. Okay. If I do actually, that's right down here. I know there's gonna be nothing ready yet, but that's how much I pay for it right there. $500,000. Alright, we're gonna leave this here for a minute and check back with you guys when we have the powder tank. Movie magic, here we are. There's the tank right here. The beauty of this is, okay, well, it's not really, I wouldn't call it the beauty of it, but lock it in place, perfect, put the lights on, go on up here, drive on up here, that's not sounding right. Now, the water goes, instead of turning right, when you continue on this road, up here, that means it's a little easier to get the truck in here. So I don't have all those tight turning factors on the level schedule. You just need to stop right, stop, there's nothing to do that. sometimes I like to pull off to the side of the road there. This one shouldn't take as long, so perfect. Awesome. 15,200 liters. I will try to put this in. Oh, and there's something else I want to show you guys too. If you're, combined with another thing you can do is sell water. How do you sell water? Very simple. What you need is separate and easy. Making money. Make more money off water than you do off stones. Yep. Make $2,000 off the water. Possibly almost 3. Just waiting then. May as well make 2,000. Yeah, $2,048. So far, we've been in this for about 2.5 hours times 5. Also having on time one, so it's like 3 or 8 hour shift. But so far we've made 3,000. And we haven't attempted to even start doing it. We need another truck for that. Auto down, and the lights off. And here's the wrist truck. Wow. Maybe it's not right there. Maybe I do have to purchase it. Alright, so I guess I'm going to have to talk to the bank man But anywho, we will be working. We're not really going to get to the actual mining fact right today. I wasn't anticipating on actually getting to that. But yeah, this is what the next adventures here on Farming Simulator 2022 for us is going to be. Because we are going to be starting to mine. So, if you like it, smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you smash that all button once you click the subscribe and notifications and stuff. And we shall catch you on the next episode, everyone, which we will be actually purchasing this plant right here, and actually we're going to be working and making some gold, you know what I mean? So that'll be in the next episode. Just wanted to give you guys the rundown of what we're about to do. And next time, first thing we'll be doing is we'll be using that tanker. We're going to get some diesel fuel, and we will be putting some diesel fuel in there, so after we purchase it. So because you need, for this right here, you need diesel fuel, you need water, and you need stones. You get the stones from the wash plant, or from the, where we run over there for the dump truck. You get the water from the creek, which turns into a waterfall, and then you get the diesel fuel from the fuel pump that we passed earlier. I've tried putting my own fuel pumps in here, and they do work. However, they're just extremely slow to fill. Versus that one, it's 820,000 liters in 2 to 3 minutes. So it's not long at all. There have been other times when I've been trying to fill up a larger tanker, and 2 hours later, I'm still filling it, like 2 hours IRL. So, again, thank you everybody for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye, everyone.